everyone, and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly horoscope. My name is Terrence Gardino. This week, we're going to see a nice shift of energy. Hopefully, things are a little bit more upbeat than they've been. That is because on Tuesday, there's a new moon in Leo. The new moon once a month sets the stage for the energy for those 4 weeks. Leo is much more social, extroverted, outgoing, creative, playful in general, but it's also going to be supported and stabilized by realistic and grounded Saturn. So it could be good for business, good for feeling safe, more disciplined. On the same day, on Tuesday, Mars leaves its journey through Scorpio for the past 2 months and moves into Sagittarius. Scorpio is dark. It's obsessive. It can be very intense. And Mars is the warrior planet, which can turn to violence. And we've seen an enormous amount of violence with that Mars in Scorpio. Now it moves into Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the sign of expansiveness, optimism, travel. And with this new moon in Leo, which is a fire sign, Mars moving into Sag is a fire sign, there's a lot more supportive energy. And the Saturn is giving this, making us feel a little bit more stabilized, a little more secure. Good for business, starting new jobs, work projects. On Monday, I jumped ahead a little bit. On Monday, August the 1st, the Sun is in excellent aspect to Saturn. Then on the new moon, where all this energy is technically all coming together in excellent aspect to Saturn. But even on Monday, just before the new moon, but it's already in process, the Sun will also point to the energies of the day. And what's important, what is being lit up, and being in this best angle twice in a year to the Saturn, good for business, good for feeling secure and responsible and grounded. Now, when that Mars moves into Sagittarius, that energy of Mars is going to be more upbeat, but Sagittarius is a sign of traveling, of learning, and the Mars will be in this Sag through September. So there's certainly going to be, this is August, is often a month where a lot of people go traveling on vacation, or getting ready to go back to school in late August, early September. So there's more enthusiasm, there's more energy, and hopefully we're out of that dark, violent energy of Mars in Scorpio. On Wednesday, nothing big is going on, but the moon is still in Leo, still bringing in that new moon energy, these new beginnings. And it's aligning with social Venus. So this is a beautiful day for making new friends, having a party, just, if nothing else, feeling good, maybe a little bit indulgent. By Friday, now the Venus, it's been in more extroverted Leo for the previous month, is moving into Virgo. And Virgo is more work-oriented, more sensible, more pragmatic. But Virgo tends to be more shy overall compared to Leo, which is more extroverted. And so socially, it's not that, because this is affecting everybody on the whole planet. But over those next several weeks, Venus and Virgo, you might be more inclined to be thinking about others, getting back to work, being of service, trying to make some type of a contribution, thinking about your health. These are all Virgo qualities where the Venus in Leo, which you'll still have up until Friday, is more of this enjoying life and getting out there and socializing. But you have to be careful or cautious about this weekend, because Mercury, that planet of decision making and thinking, is going to be in a challenging aspect to Saturn. You might be worrying too much. You might have it feeling like you're making really important decisions and you have to really take it slow. Or communications may be more blocked or frustrated. At the same time, Venus, pleasure-seeking social Venus, is in hard angle to Mars. But when Venus and Mars are in tension, it can create relationship tensions, fighting. Sometimes this could be fighting over money, as well as tension sexually or romantically. At the same time, communication Mercury is blocked by Saturn. So you don't want to get your passions in your relationships all heated and stirred up, because with Mercury and Saturn, at least there could be an ending, but their communications will be very difficult. And then we just get to Sunday. Now the Mercury is pulled away from the restricted Saturn, and now it's in opposition to nebulous, confusing Neptune. So you might know, and a lot of you might be thinking by Sunday, what happened on Saturday? You might be confused. And with Mercury and Neptune could bring in a lot of this being out of focus, not sure what had happened. So the month of August is starting good. The most of the month overall is more stabilizing, getting out there, being more motivated. It's just this weekend that relationships, it could be business, but I would think especially personal relationships, there might be some raw nerves that are triggered from some misunderstandings. So you maybe just want to breathe and pull back and don't let things get out of control over the weekend. So before I sign off, remember that I always bring up that I'm available for the one question offer that Astrology Answers provides for a small nominal fee. If you want to get me directly, it's easier to just go to a direct link in the description box under the YouTube video. Always remember that the time of birth is so important, and even put the birth information again in your message to me. So I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope you tune in next week for my next segment. Until then, have a great week.